The secret of the Egyptian pyramids: advanced technologies or simple engineering? Welcome to this journey through time and space, into one of the greatest enigmas in human history, the pyramids of Egypt. When we talk about the pyramids, the mystery is not only about their meaning or function but especially about a question that has fascinated scholars for centuries: how were they built? And, even more unsettling, did they use advanced technologies, or can we attribute everything to the genius of ancient engineering? Let us raise our eyes to the Great Pyramid of Giza, a monumental structure that has stood for over 4,500 years. Originally 146 meters tall and composed of approximately 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing several tons. But how did the ancient Egyptians move, cut, and position these massive stones with a precision that defies even modern technological standards? Traditional historians tell us that Egyptian engineering relied on simple yet effective methods: sand ramps, wooden sleds, and the strength of thousands of workers. These rudimentary tools, combined with advanced knowledge of geometry and logistics, would have made it possible to erect these colossal structures. But is that really all there is to it? Yet, there are details that don't add up. For example, how is it possible that the stones were cut with millimeter precision? Some blocks feature cuts so clean they seem to have been made with modern tools, like diamond saws. And then there's the mystery of their alignment. The Great Pyramid is perfectly oriented to the cardinal points with astonishing accuracy. How could they achieve this without advanced instruments? Another intriguing aspect is the timeline of the construction. It is estimated that the Great Pyramid was built in about 20 years. Doing the math, this means placing one stone block every 2 minutes, day and night, without pause. How does this frantic pace reconcile with the technologies available at the time? Some scholars and mystery enthusiasts suggest that the ancient Egyptians possessed much more advanced technological knowledge than we can imagine. There is talk of unknown machinery, superior astronomical knowledge, and even the intervention of extraterrestrial civilizations. Science fiction? Maybe. But there are clues that invite reflection. For instance, some researchers have noticed that the pyramids are not merely monuments but also complex energy systems. Alternative theories propose that the pyramids could generate energy through natural electromagnetic phenomena. This would explain certain structural peculiarities, such as the narrow and steep passageways, which seem designed for purposes that still elude our understanding. Take, for example, the papyri recently discovered at Wadi al-Jarf, which describe the transport of stone blocks along the Nile. This explains part of the mystery, but not all. And what about the enigmatic carvings in some tombs, which seem to depict advanced tools? Some researchers believe these images are evidence of technologies lost over time. A less discussed detail is the original casing of the Great Pyramid. It was covered with polished white limestone blocks that reflected sunlight, transforming it into a true star on Earth. This casing, now almost entirely gone, required extreme precision in the fitting of the blocks, so much so that it's hard to imagine how they were placed without modern tools. On the other hand, there are those who firmly believe in the power of human ingenuity. The Egyptians were masters in observing nature and utilizing available resources. With precise calculations, patience, and a well-organized workforce, they could have accomplished these monumental structures without the need for any technological mystery. Finally, there is the role of the stars. The pyramids seem to align with specific constellations, such as Orion, suggesting that the Egyptians had advanced knowledge of astronomy. But was this knowledge the result of millennia of observations or derived from more mysterious sources? There is also the mystery of the passageways within the Great Pyramid. These narrow, seemingly impractical corridors might have had a symbolic or practical function, perhaps related to funerary rituals or even mechanisms still unknown. Some of these passageways point directly to specific stars, as if to create a connection between the deceased pharaoh and the afterlife. Another element worth attention is the so-called Queen's Chamber, located at the center of the Great Pyramid. Some researchers believe this room contains crucial clues about the pyramid's true purpose. Traces of a particular substance have been found, perhaps used in ancient rituals, or even residues of unknown materials that could indicate the use of advanced technologies. And so, the secret of the pyramids remains shrouded in mystery. Advanced technologies or simple engineering? Perhaps both? Or maybe there's something more that eludes us? What is certain is that these extraordinary works continue to inspire and fascinate. And you, what do you think? The answer might be hidden in the sands of time, waiting to be discovered.